Passage 4. Steve Jobs was an enigma. He was quirky. I would like to share a few little known facts about the man who pretty much changed the world with one small technological device. So, over here, the author introduces us to Steve Jobs, and the author will tell us certain facts which are not very much known to the world. Steve Jobs liked to work barefoot, even while in corporate environments and during million-dollar negotiations. He was vegan and often went on diets where he would only eat orange things. He was a Zen Buddhist and extensively traveled India during his youth. He was such a perfectionist that there was a period when he had no furniture in his house at all because he could not decide what to buy. He used to read his favorite book of all time every single year, Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramhansa Yogananda. This man was not afraid to be himself. Remembering that I will be dead soon is the most important tool I have ever encountered to help me make the big choices in life. Almost everything, all external expectations, all pride, all fear of embarrassment, all failure, these things just fall away in the face of death, leaving only what is truly important. So, in the second passage, the author tells us something more about Steve Jobs that he was a vegan, he was barefoot for many of the meetings, he was vegan, and then he ate orange things, he was Zen Buddhist, perfectionist, no furniture in his house, then read a book, and for him, he didn't have any pride or fear, embarrassment because he always realized or he always acknowledged that death is inevitable and that is soon. Not inevitable is not said exactly, but he says that I'll be dead soon, so he knows that he will be dead. He acknowledges that. So because of which he has made many of the big decisions in life. Third para. Jobs used to say, remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. No one wants to die, even people who wants to go to heaven do not want to die to get there. And yet, that is a destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it, and it is how it should be because that is very likely the single best invention of life. It is life's change agent. It clears out the old to make way for the new. So here it's something more about what Steve Jobs used to say, that that is something that helps him to think in a clear manner to make decisions and no one can escape it. This is a destination we all have. So something which is straightforward, not much metaphors or anything. Coming to the question answers first. This passage tells us very well known facts about Steve Jobs. No, wrong. Steve Jobs' life story, not exactly his life story. We don't know his, nothing was exactly about his life story. Some not very well known facts, yes, because this is just said at the starting para itself. And I would like to share a few little known facts about the man who pretty much changed the world with one small technological device. Something which is not very well known with other people. So, yes, third has to be your answer. Just taking the fourth option. Steve Jobs' business management skills, not exactly his business management skills. So, your answer has to be three. Okay. Next, Steve Jobs believed in non-mentalism, no. Materialism, no. Perfectionism, yes. Altruism, no. Altruism means doing charity, being benevolent. No, that is not what he believed in. Perfectionism, yes. It just was such a perfectionist. So obviously he believed in perfectionism. That is your answer. 12th, remembering that you're going to die is the best way I know. I in this line is, okay, best way I know. So I know obviously he is somewhere away remembering to die. Yeah, remember that I will be dead soon. That you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid things. So Jobs used to say, so obviously this I has to refer to Jobs. Article, author of the article, manager, no. Steve Jobs, yes. The passage is written in second person narrative. No, second person narrative would be, let's say if A is talking to B, okay, and C sees that, then when C writes a passage, then that would be called as second person narrative. Third person narrative is If C sees that, so he's talking to B, and C sees that, and D is writing about all these events. First person narrative, yes. First person is the one who experiences, because Job used to say, and he's experiencing this thing, he's seeing this thing, the author is seeing such things, so this first person narrative itself, and you can even make out from all the first person pronouns which I used. I would like to share, and I would like to go barefoot. Over here, many first person proverbs also used. Third is the answer. Next, which of the following statement is false? Steve Jobs had no furniture at his house because he was a perfectionist. Yes. He wanted to buy furniture, perfect furniture. Yes, all these things are mentioned over here. Such a perfectionist. No furniture because he could not decide what to buy. He could not decide what to buy. Yes. He wanted to buy the perfect furniture. Yes, because he's a perfectionist and he wanted to buy the furniture. So obviously that would imply that he wanted to buy the perfect furniture. He had no money. No, this is nowhere mentioned. So 4 is the answer. Fourth statement is the false statement. In the passage, which one of the following is not true? Not in is no one escapes death. That is something which is mentioned over here. No one wants to die. It was mentioned somewhere over here that no one escapes death. It's in a different manner. Somewhere over here it was mentioned that no one used to read, and yeah, over here. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way. So you are going to die. It's something, yeah, no one escapes. That's pretty much true. Look for death. No, nowhere it says that. Death is a single best invention. Yes, over here it is mentioned. Death is a destination. Yes, it is also mentioned over here. 2 is the answer, which is not true. Thank you.